you, Balgorn? Let me see. Did it show? Whoop. Hello, BattleNet. Okay. Anyways, I am back.
All right,
And
I'm gonna be still here doing things, but I'm also gonna be eating. So I'm gonna put my mic down because it picks up like a lot.
it's cool.
All right, so I'll be right back. It won't take long.
Oh god, Reddit is being silly. And things that Reddit is doing right now are exactly why I made my channel mature. Or, Valgorn, were you bringing me attention to someone else's friend request, or was it yours? Because if you sent me one, I don't think I got one from you. Oh, whoops, sorry.
Are we canceling, right?
Yeah, cancel, because I think he was away, maybe?
Alright. That's what it seems like.
Sorry, I was in my skill panel and
No, it's cool.
it doesn't show up.
Oh, wow, that's kind of lame. Didn't know it did that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Well, I didn't know that it hid the invitation when you're in a skill panel.
I will bring that down.
But then I'm very rarely in I'm very rarely in my skill panel when people are doing their events. I just know that. But I understand because you're still working at your build, getting new stuff. Oh yeah, did you guys get any cool legendaries while we were doing any of that?
Well, the belt and some legendaries, but nothing.
Oh,
really
you got
special.
the. Oh yeah, you got the belt of the trove, dude. That is like the last belt you'll ever need. The only thing you'll get better will be more belts of the trove in the future that are better than it. Like if you get an ancient one, because I have belts of the trove on my Crusader, and I absolutely love it. Oh right, Mathix. Are you? You're in United States region, right, Balgorn? I think. Because I don't see it. What's your number on here? I'll try and add you at the same time. Just put it in the chat. Because mine is number 1123 for Oni 1123.
A vicious strike.
Okay, good. You're in North America, at least. If you do send the friend request, it should show up in game on the little friends thingy. So you'll probably see when I receive it, but there will be some lag because there's a little bit of a delay between the time that I actually see stuff and stuff happens and the stream is actually live. Because just like actual live TV, it's just, you know, a few seconds behind what actually happens. Because there's only so fast that Twitch can actually process it and all. And it's like, oh yeah, the enemies suddenly got a lot easier.
It cannot be done.
Because I actually died versus the boss on that level 27. The only thing I died to, so it actually let me revive instantly because I hadn't gotten any penalties yet. Thankfully, mercifully. It's 1123. Did I type 1223 into the chat by accident? Oh, I failed in the chat. I'm so sorry. I fixed that. That's totally my fault. You just added some random Oni that's not me. I'm so sorry. I just really derped. Okay, maybe I'm paying more attention to the game than I give myself
What you
credit
ask
for.
is impossible.
Multitasking! The art of fucking up as many things as possible at once. Also, statements like that are why I've made the channel mature. though, I'm not like one of those... Well, you've already noticed. I'm not one of those people who, like, chain curses all the time. It's just that I realize I slip up here and there. And some people may not consider that appropriate for younger audiences.
Alright, I'm back.
Oh, shit, that was the boss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Won it.
I didn't even notice until after we killed it.
I need to go back.
Oh, that was hilarious. Hey, what's this Diabo? I've never seen one that just looks like a toothpick before. Normally I can identify legendaries just looking at them. But that one, I don't know. What
The
is
gods
this?
favor me.
What's this? What's this? It's hiding in my stash. What's this? What's this? Oh, it's the flying... Whoa!
Oh, the flying dragon's apparently pretty good sometimes.
That looks really good. The only thing is that I wouldn't be using Wave of Light if I was using that. I would probably be using something else. Because I'm not attack speed dependent on this build. That's definitely getting saved in the stash, though. It's actually an increase in damage. And I could probably put reduced cooldowns on it. It would lower my toughness and healing quite a bit, but the increase in damage might not be bad with a different build. If I can even bother doing a different build. I don't know. Maybe I would just go strictly EP and stop using Wave of Light. Add another buff or something. Might do that, because EP is really good. Like, too good. And you are added, Mafix. Mafix, Balgorn. It's cool. Totally added.
I'm gonna add you too.
Awesome. That was awesome. I'm like accepting the friend request, and that's exactly when we popped into the portal. It's like hit green checkbook to open, or checkmark to open portal.
It cannot be done.
Release the power of the green checkmark. Oh come on! Stop blocking. The only reason that thing lived was because it had shielding and it couldn't be damaged. It just wanted to be annoying. A big, fat, annoying monster.
The gods strike through me.
Just like me, except evil. I like to think I'm not evil, or at least not too evil. Maybe. It's up for debate.
A vicious strike.
You know, I need to like add stuff like this. I need to add pertinent information to adding me and stuff to my panels on my Twitch channel. So I'm probably going to do that, but I need to like make it look pretty and stuff. Because I'm OCD, and if I'm going to do it, it either has to not be done or it has to be done right. There is no in-between for me.
Rethink your intent. The storm breaks.
But anyways, everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is
It
awesome
cannot be done.
when you're living your dream. Such a good movie. Did you see that movie?
I don't even know what movie that's from.
Oh god, you need to see the Lego movie, and you need to see it now. Get out from under
I
that
must
rock
wait
you're
to
hiding
use
under.
that ability.
Oh, yeah, no, I haven't seen that.
You need to see that. It's good. It's really good. It was huge. I mean, that was like a blockbuster. You don't watch movies much?
Not really.
Oh, dude. Some movies are really worth watching, and that is one of them. Also, Big Hero 6 was pretty hot, too.
I really want to see that one, actually.
You know what? I'm thinking I might possibly, if you want to see that more immediately, I could possibly, stream it for you on an alternate account. I don't want to get banned. But if you don't want to see it that bad...
No, my girlfriend just bought it, so...
Oh, even better.
She comes up from college, I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, that'll be an awesome movie to see with your girlfriend. Seriously, that sounds
I may
great.
be able to help
Yeah.
you.
I'm not going to spoil it for you, but I love
need
that
to
movie,
go back.
and you're definitely in for a treat. You will not be disappointed. Big Hero 6, quite good stuff. Oh, I got Trag-Ooh coils, and those are Iron Toe Mud Spitters. Yep. I play this game way too much. If you were watching the stream, you would see that I identified those before I had identified them.
Now, okay, I have a question, and you might know this because you play a lot.
Yeah.
But have you played a barb before?
Yes, I have played a barb before.
All right. So, do your Call of the Ancients count as pets, therefore
Yes.
making Tasker and Theo
Yes.
kind of viable on that?
You can use Tasker and Theo with them. You can also use the Enforcer with them. They do
Okay.
count as pets.
Okay, so
Another
I might
interesting
use the
thing-
Enforcer instead of the
Is that both pets and people count for getting my auras when I'm running Monk. So when I use Unity, basically, if I have my follower and my two Mystic Allies, you see how I have two Mystic Allies because of my...
you use the boots, right?
Yeah, I use the boots for the Mystic Allies, right?
Uh-huh.
Basically, as long as I'm playing with somebody or I have the... or I have my follower out, I always get the 20% damage bonus from Unity. Full time. Which Unity is, it gives you 5% extra damage for every ally affected by your auras.
You might want to look into using Tasker and Theo then.
I can't use Tasker and Theo. Literally, all my slots are full up because I don't want to give up my Monkey King ability, right? And I can't wear the monkey hat because I need I need Leorix for reduced cooldown. Because
Yeah, but they're really good for me though, because now I can use a two-handed weapon without having to worry about my attack speed of my Call the Ancients, and now they'll be able to attack much faster.
But I need the cooldown reduction because cooldown reduction is like, it's one of those things you just can't do without on a Monk, especially because Epiphany is how you become immune to half of the control effects in the game.
Yeah.
I need to be enlightened.
I will not do that.
It is like, welcome to Zen Donald's. Would you like some fries
very
with your
quick.
inner peace?
The storm breaks.
No? Well, that's okay. If nothing else, I'll have one with everything. I'm sorry. That's just a really old series of lame Monk/Buddha jokes and fast food
Your
all
flaws
mixed
are
together.
revealed.
Picked it up from an old chat room I used to go to back in, like, shoot, I want to say 22? 2002? Yeah. Back in the day for me,
Wrath of Yitar.
since I'm a 30-year-old man.
What you ask is impossible.
No, there used to be this place that I used to go to chat that used to be popular, which no longer is, but I think it still exists because someone revived it, so to speak. But it's not very popular anymore. It used to be called the Palace Chat,
This
right?
fight is over.
And the way that the place was set up was that it was like most chat rooms, but the thing that made it different was that it had avatars for your, you know, your chat persona or whatever, right? And you could customize them and make your own, and you could like take images and turn them into a giant avatar because you could have up to 9 that you were wearing at once so that you could put things on them. And some people would just like use the 9 to make one big picture of like, you know, maybe themselves or a celebrity or an anime character or something like that. And some people would make like tiny little sprites like you'd see in video games and like animate them and all kinds of like fun stuff like that. And the way that it worked was that when you were in the chat, you would click on areas, kind of like those old point-and-click adventure games. You would click on areas to actually move from chat room to chat room. And you could move your avatar around inside of the chat room so that, like...
What's the name? Because I think I know it, but it's
The
like
Palace.
10 years old.
The Palace, it's really, really
Oh
old.
shit. And back in the days you could steal the avatar of others, but it's like 15 years ago.
Yeah, it went under, but then
Fuck.
someone brought it back. Because I looked semi-recently and they brought it back. But the thing about it was like cool is that you could go through and because you could position your avatar inside the chat room and stuff, you could actually like make super giant avatars by joining up with friends and having them wear part of one and then you would wear a part. And like I remember being part of like an ancient Chinese dragon where I think I got to be the balls or something like that. It was stupid. But you know, you could just do really dumb shit in that game. Well, it was kind of a game, kind of a chat room, more of a chat room, but it had games included in it too.
This fight
You know,
is over.
it was one of the places I used to hang out. Another place I used to hang out was virtual places in site chat. But the Palace is actually where I picked up the Buddha Zen Donald's one with everything jokes. Because there used to be a dude that his chat name was Zen Donald's, and he used to have Buddha as his avatar, and he would just spout out jokes like that and variations of them all day long. Just being ridiculous. And everybody loved him for it, because it was what he did. He was Zen Donald's. And he had his Buddha avatar, and that was what he would do all day. Because, you know, the 2000s were a very boring period.
Rethink your intent.
We've almost killed this 380 million health thing. After all this time.
Guardian has arrived.
And it spawned by us.
Oh, I'm so... Oh gosh, I just left you guys alone.
What you ask is
sorry.
impossible.
Let me take care of that. The choker,
Oh man.
cousin of the Garrotter.
You have trouble. You have
Brother of the Farter, also known as Gom.
What do you need?
My burden is too great.
I'm
Oh
here to
crap.
help.
I need a moment.
I need to go back.
I filled up all of my blood shards.
Right.
Yeah, we're gonna go at least 25.
Alright.
If it goes exactly to 25, we'll call it good there.
You look like you could use a new item of, in what a
Because
steal.
the next one we
I
just got
cannot
was
afford
25.
that.
And she gave me a compass rose. Which is
Ooh, ancient legendary the grandfather.
Oh, that sounds like it'll be useful.
I'm gonna roll that 16% life into a socket, and then I should be good.
It sounds good.
It's only got 7% damage though, so it's not my favorite.
Wow, this would have been really good before Reaper of Souls. I have to show you it makes me sad how useless this is even as an ancient. Oh crap.
Oh,
Waterloo? Hello? Go away. Okay, I'm blocking that. I am blocking that number. Cardholder services, blah crap.
Damn it, I can't get a socket on this. I need more arcane dust.
Call block. Save. I never want to hear from that person again. Because it's not even a real person.
I wish there was easier way to get arcane dust.
Hello.
I have... You know what? You need arcane dust, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? Here. Have fun.
That's perfect. Let's see what Kadala gives me now.
And the answer is... It's nothing! Absolutely nothing!
Oh, I got the string of ears belt that we were just talking about before.
Oh, sure, I'll lower the volume of the Diablo itself. I'm getting some commentary that it's a little bit loud on the stream, so let's see here. Sound. I'm going to lower the effects volume. Lower the master volume. Apply. Let's pull up where I thought I had. Oh, there it is.
I hate it when things just don't roll what you want.
Which is like, what, 90% of the time?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yo, is that better, Balgorn? Well, we'll see in it. Actually, well, now you can barely hear the game at all, but that's okay. Whatever. It's not like we haven't heard all the millions of clips and sound effects in this game a million times before anyway.
Yeah, that's true. I usually play with the volume off and listen to music, but I'm not doing that right now, or else I wouldn't be able to hear Skype.
Yeah, generally I'll probably, if I'm like playing all by myself and nobody's talking with me, I'll usually play some music. You know what I like listening to?
Mm-hmm.
I like listening to the Cave Story soundtrack that some guy remixed.
Wait, I forget, when you play music on your Twitch stream, do they mute your stream because of copyright?
Actually, it has to be music that is actually copyrighted and protected and stuff like that. If you play
Okay.
music that's only by, like, indie people, which is what I do because I'm a total hipster, and I listen to OC Remix all the time, and I'm giving them advertising for no reason because it's just what I listen to. Because I love listening to video game music remixed in all kinds of weird and wacky ways. Goodbye, Mempo of Tarlight. As long as you're playing indie stuff and stuff like that, they're not going to mute your stuff. They can't really. There's no reason to because nobody's defending the claim or anything like that.
All right.
So that's how I do it, so that I can stay safe. Or I just play the game music. You know, if a game has awesome music, I'll leave the game playing. Like, you know what?
Oh, forgot it's kind of dangerous in there.
Oh yeah, well for you guys maybe.
I'm used to just furious charging right in there, and then I just get obliterated instantly.
Oh, that's how the cookie crumbles. Like, you know what game has really awesome music that is just very silly to play? Oh crap,
What?
I have to go after this Rift, I just realized what time it is. Is, like, One Finger Death Punch has awesome music. I'll leave the music on that game. Because that is just a fun game. Also, really good game that, like, I don't think anybody really plays or streams all that much. I'm gonna try and change that myself a little bit. Have you ever heard of Freedom Planet?
No.
Nope.
See, that's the thing. Nobody knows about the game. Okay, Freedom Planet is like a Sonic-style game, but it's not exactly like Sonic. Like, the art style is like Sonic. The gameplay is kind of like a cross between, I want to say, like, Sonic and Gunstar Heroes and a whole bunch of other old Sega games. And, like, hardly anybody's heard of it, but it's a really well put together game. It's very tight gameplay. The music soundtrack is absolutely awesome. I think people might make fun of the voice acting a little bit, because the voice acting is a little bit on the cheesy side, but I don't think it's unfitting. I think it fits the characters, you know? The story itself, pretty generic in some points, but the game as a whole, it comes together really nicely, and I've enjoyed playing it quite a bit. I've played through as all the playable characters that you can play through. Slightly annoyed that the third playable character doesn't have a story mode, but what do you do? That's just how it goes sometimes. Still, really good game. Highly underrated, in my opinion. Like I said, you guys didn't even know about it. But Freedom Planet, pretty good. I actually got it for one of my friends just because the game was so good. I'm like, you know what, you have to play this. And she's like, what's this? And then she started playing. It's like, oh, this is fun! So, it's actually one of those good indie games, unlike some of the indie games that look like they were put together in a sweatshop with nothing but copy-paste out of MS Paint.
Good way to describe most games, actually.
Because unfortunately, I have played some really bad indie games too. But no, I love Freedom Planet. I would, you know, I could
on
totally
Steam?
play the music from that because I bought the soundtrack. Is how much I like the music, and I rarely buy music, so that ought to tell you something in itself. Pretty darn good stuff. But yeah, I'm one of those people that like. It's not that I don't listen to popular music. I do listen to popular music if I happen to hear it playing. It's not like if I hear something that, you know, people like, it's like, oh, that's too popular, turn it off. No, no, no. I listen to just about everything, right? And there's some people that say, well, I only listen to rock and roll, or I only listen to techno, or I only listen to dubstep, or I only listen to, you know, country or whatever, right? I'm like, I will listen to any of those as long as they are good.
I will listen to everything but country.
No, here's my thing, right? I will listen to country as long as it is not whiny country, right? Because, like, if they're telling a story or if it's just kind of like a cool, mellow kind of tune, I can get into country. Hell, there's good country rock, right?
Yeah.
But if it's, oh, my girlfriend left me and I'm losing my 18-wheeler and I kicked my dog and it died, and I'm losing everything, and I have no money except for, you know, I'm a gigantic country singer, and apparently I don't have money anyways. You know, just songs like that, I will immediately say, no, 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 no. But, you know, if it's actually, like, a cool song, like, okay, here's a country song I recommend you listen to if you've never listened to it before, is The Legend of Lily Swamp.
Never heard of it.
Okay. Have you ever heard of The Devil Went Down to Georgia?
Yes.
It's by the same guy, right?
Okay.
And basically, it's a song, and it's a ghost story.
It's a ghost story.
It's a ghost story, and it is fucking awesome. Because it's basically about this guy who's like a miser, and he's like super greedy, but he's never like done anything terrible to people, but he's not like really good. He's like just this really greedy old man, right? And it has this thing about how every night he would take his money and he would bury it in mason jars and like glower over how rich he was and be all happy and shit. Well, there were these guys, obviously, who saw him doing this, and they're like, you know what, we're going to kill him and steal his money. And that's what they basically do, but then they end up getting lost in this horrible swamp. And as they're getting sucked into quicksand and dying, they hear the old man's voice laughing at them. Is basically the gist of the story in a song, but the song does it so much better than I do.
Oh.
I listen to rap too, especially the really older rap, Valgorn. Like, seriously, I like the originals. Wu-Tang Clan forever, man. Because they actually knew what they were doing, and they weren't basically every other artist that was only copying them afterwards. But yeah, I quite enjoy Wu-Tang Clan. I like some of the older stuff that Will Smith did. I like... you know, I like all kinds of music. I'm not really discriminatory against, like, oh, this genre sucks or this genre doesn't. I listen to old classical, for crap's sake. You know, I listen to classical mixed with techno. I listen to techno stuff itself. I listen to jazz every now and then. My dad's a big jazz fan, actually. Wait, Wu-Tang Clan's making new stuff? Like, I thought that they were kind of... Well, okay,
Oh,
Wu-Tang
wow, I got a Maximus.
Clan is still making... Oh, cool, you got a Maximus. All the better. Okay, here's the thing. For me, Wu-Tang Clan kind of died with Old Dirty Bastard, because he was just so awesome, and he had, like, the best voice for it. Like, I mean, he was gravelly, but he knew how to make it sound gravelly and smooth at the same time. And when Old Dirty Bastard died, I was like, Wu-Tang Clan died for me when Old Dirty Bastard died. But that sounds kind of cool. This guy just told me they did a new $5 million album, and I kind of want to hear it because I am a fan of the Wu-Tang Clan.
Wow. I got an intelligence Maximus. I am the luckiest barb
Wait,
ever, probably.
really? You got an intelligence Maximus?
Yeah.
That, oh. Well, you know what? To be fair,
It's not a good one anyway.
no, actually, it's pretty damn good, which is sad. But this is what you can do. Hold on to it. Leave it as it is. Hold on to it. Give it a gift. Turn the intelligence into strength. That is my recommendation for that. I mean, you might get a better Maximus by the time that you get a Romaldi's gift, but
Yeah, probably.
you know, it's still nice to have the option. It's not scrap, at least.
I mean, if it was strength and it had a percent damage, I would gift it, but I would never gift that. Percent damage over the whatever it had, I forget what it was already. Life per hit is
Well, it's
much better.
You get Romaldi's gifts so easy, though. I mean, they're talking about making him stack to 100 because, really, Romaldi's gift is not as hard to get as people say it is. I've already had, like, 8 or 7 of them this season. I mean, they're rare, yeah, but they're not so rare that you can't just use them on an item splurge every now and then.
Ooh, Immortal King's boots. And they're
Anyways, like I mentioned,
pretty good,
I should
actually.
probably get going for now, but I will definitely be streaming a little later after I do yard work, breakfast things with my grandma, all that fun stuff.
All right.
Hope you had fun with the runs, and
Yeah, I'd like to thank you for all the job you did with us.
oh, no problem, no problem.
Yeah,
very
thanks a lot.
I'm happy to run you guys around anytime. You see me on Diablo, you can hit me up on Skype. If you want to watch the stream anytime, feel free. Be welcome. Be my guest.
All right.
I was glad to have you all along, and until next time, peace out.
Yes.
All right, yep. See ya.